Once we start navigating on spiritual mystic realms, you will start noticing terms like Reiki, astrology, palm reading, tarot, mediums, and if you go a little bit further in this realm, you will hear something magical, something called Akashic Records. Here you are! The video is about to start. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. There we go! Today here we are with Judith Costa.
Hi, Gustavo. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So Judith is the person that initiated me with Akashic Records. And you might be wondering what is Akashic Records, but before, let's find out who is Judith. So Judith, tell me more about you. I know that you do Akashic Records, you also are like a coach, but I know you're a little bit more than that.
My official title is I'm an unconditional love coach, and I help people to have a better relationships with themselves, to learn how to love themselves and to become happier. I do so many other things like astrology, past life regression therapy. The Akashic Records was the last, tool, but now it's more a philosophy of life that I added to my toolbox. And I'm a certified consultant, and I teach classes to people to teach them how to open their Akashic Records, or everything has a record.
Yes.
The Akashic Records of other people or anything.
What are Akashic Records? Because, I mean, a lot of people, they ask me too, and I always fail to answer that correctly.
I would say that everything has a record. Then what happens is that everything about any one of us is recorded. Every emotion, every thought, every experience, every event that you have had is recorded. And where is all this information?
I mean, what are you talking about? What do you mean
it's like in a field, like in the cloud. Then all of us has, and with your permission, what we can do is to access to this field of information where everything is recorded, but it's more like it has video. Then if you have an argument with someone, then if we access the record of this argument, we will see your perspective, what happened, the conversation with the person, but at the same time it's recorded the perspective of the other person.
Okay.
What the person felt, what were the words that the other person said. Then it's like, it's this field where we are all one, where we are all connected, where everything is there. The only thing that we do is to have this key, this vibrational key that allow us to have access. That's it.
How does a consultation of the Akashic Records work?
Yeah, the idea, it's quite a strange name for a lot of people, like they don't know how to pronounce. And the word comes from akasha, and akasha is this ether, this what we were saying, like this field of information where everything is contained. And in a consultation, we tell the client, you prepare a list of questions or topics. Like, let's say, for example, that the session is 1 hour, that it's the normal thing. Then if you prepare 10 to 12 questions, you will get the answers, you will get clarity, you will get support, you will get guidance. What kind of questions or topics? Anything. I have done, anything is anything. Tell me what should I do tomorrow? Give me an action plan. How do I resolve the problem with this person? What can I do to increase the sales of my business? Why I'm having problems with my mother-in-law? Why I'm not able to have babies? Anything means whatever you are curious, whatever you need confirmation, whatever you need to overcome. And it's a very interesting session because it's not only about the information that you will receive. We can solve the things. We can get guidance, support to release things that we carry at an emotional level, things that we carry in our body, to be more connected with the divine, to regenerate our energy, to release patterns of energy, of thought, of behavior, to do forgiveness work. And I tell my clients, a consultation is all in one. You not only receive the support, you are able to move forward because there is a shift in your energy when you go through the session. And it's very important because it's not just about the information that you receive. This is not about opening a Pandora box like, now you know what is your problem. This is about beings that are there that know you perfectly, who you are. They see you from above. They know who you are from the inception of your souls, your essence, who you are right here, right now in this lifetime, and who can you be. The development of your soul in a future. Of course, you have free will to change your future, and maybe you will change things because of the session. But the important here is that these beings that are all love, they are going to tell you exactly what you are ready to receive.
Okay.
And you can not only ask questions about yourself, you can ask questions about anyone related with you. I mean, a lot of parents ask questions about their children. A lot of people are questions about relationships or past relationships, or if I know someone from a past life, or why I have this sensation with this person that I don't know how to describe, but there is a sense of familiarity.
And I remember when I took the class that they were saying something about children, meaning, can you access the record of children? I mean, the answer was through their parents, right?
Yeah, we are not allowed to work with people that are less than 18 years old.
Okay.
But the parents can ask about their children. How can I support my child? What is the best to do in this situation?
Right.
What can I do to improve the relationship? Whatever you want. Yeah.
Who are those beings? Who are the masters of the Akashic Records?
Yeah, who give us the information are these beings that we call masters of the Akashic Records, lords of the Akashic Records, or teachers. Then these beings, we say beings, but they are energy. And they are nameless because it's from our human perspective, really we cannot grasp what does it mean. They are emissaries of divine love. They are a perfect source of unconditional love, and they meet us where we are exactly. Then that's the reason why I was telling you that it's a very safe session, because you are not going to receive anything that you are not ready to manage. Everything that it's going to be told to you is going to be told with lots of love. Then again, these beings are just the ones that are in this field of energy. When we say beings, don't imagine like angels or archangels or spiritual guides or anything like that. It's something different. They don't identify themselves, they don't have a name, they don't have a face. They are just there to support and to guide us through the process.
How do I know that the information that I'm receiving, also the client is receiving, is true? Because, I mean, what about if we're crazy people making all this up, right?
Yeah, it's very funny in the classes, especially in the level 1, when people learn how to open their own records, that people start thinking like, I'm talking with myself, or where is this coming from?
Oh, trust me.
Then through the process, what we do, and it's something that I do nowadays, and I still open my records every day, you know? If you ask yourself a question that is very important for you, and you answer yourself with the records closed, and then you open your records with this sacred prayer, that it's just like the key to access this field of information. And then you ask the same question after opening your records, and you receive a totally different answer. Then first you start seeing that there is something different. But in a consultation, the person, maybe it's the first time, they don't have this possibility. Then they will know, because it will resonate in their heart. They will know that we are talking about them, that it makes sense, that it's true because I feel that it's true. I don't have to make an effort to believe that what Judith or Gustavo is saying, no. And when we do a consultation, think that I tell the person, I don't need any information about what are you asking or why are you asking. Just go ahead and ask the question, because I'm just an intermediate person here between the masters of the Akashic Records and the client. Then I don't have to figure out anything. I just have to be in this position of receiving, in this neutral, sacred position where I'm opening, I'm aligning with this field, elevated field of energy that are the Akashic Records, where I'm connecting with them, and through them I'm receiving the information that I'm giving. When I'm receiving all this information and I give it to the client, then I ask, does it make sense for you? Or do you need more clarity? Then we don't move from topic to topic or from question to question until the person really feels totally satisfied.
And we couldn't do this if it wasn't for our sponsors. Thank you, Gustavo Brand Studio, where hair becomes in high art. And Sultry Eyelash Studio, where they bring out the goddess out of every woman. And South Beach Charity Angels, your local charity. Please give me example of things that came out in a session, came through, or the client freaked out about, like how would you know this? Let me tell you, like, I'm gonna answer for like one, like lately I have this one with a friend of mine, and he really needed a session, so I gave it to him. And he asked me specifically about his parents, and then I didn't see his parents, but I saw this lady with like very full cheeks. But I said, well, I'm seeing this lady here, and I'm like, who is she? And I described him, the lady, the color hair, the eyes, her expression, her demeanor. And he's like, oh my God, that's my neighbor in Venezuela. How do you know about this? I'm like, well, I don't know your life. I just met you when you came to Miami. I never seen your pictures or anything. I'm just showing you what they're telling me. And they're telling me that your parents should be careful with this lady. That's all I'm telling you.
Then one day there was a client, it was a regular client, and she called me and said, I need a session, and something horrible happened to me, and I don't know if someone stole my purse or what happened. And then we open the records, and they say your wallet has not been stolen. You went to Costco, and it's in the line of cards. In that wall, it's there, and nobody have seen it yet. Go there and you will find it.
Oh my God.
And she went. And she found the wallet. And I was the most surprised person ever.
I would be too, because I'm like, how would you know this? Detailed information.
I have done like marketing plans with clients. What is the class that you should do? What the workshop should include, topics, people asking, where should I live? Tell me exactly where my vibration is gonna be better. And it comes concrete name of a place, or of a city, of an area. Then they are very specific. It's not like, yeah, that's nice and you're gonna be happy. No, they are concrete. The information is practical, the information arrives exactly what you need, but you have to be open to receive.
I see.
Then people freaking out, not really freaking out, more. The other day a client was saying, everything that you say, it's always accurate. I mean, I'm amazed. And she was asking about health. What is the best moment?
I hate that question.
I don't feel.
Will I cure my cancer?
When I went
Please don't ever ask me that.
Yeah, but when I went through cancer, Gustavo, let me tell you that I don't think I would be able to go through without the support that they gave me. And colleagues that also do this kind of work, they were there for me. And we were opening the records. Is this person, is this treatment? Should I do the surgery? And they would say, no, not yet, try this, try that. No, this is not good for you. Then again, it's useful.
How do you receive the information during a session?
Or sometimes it's like hearing the radio. I hear the exact words that I have to say. Or they say, share this that happened with her, or give her this example, or tell her. Sometimes it's word by word, sometimes they just set the tone like, this is the answer. And I have to kind of explain. But my purpose in the session is to be totally loyal to what I'm hearing, I'm receiving, without adding anything from my belief system, my ideas, my emotions. If something resonates with me, I have to then go back and see, what's the problem there? Why I felt that there was something that it was interesting for me in the session. Because important for a consultant is to know that you can do this work, but being very pure, very loyal, and just saying what you hear, what the masters are telling, or what you see. Sometimes, as I was telling, there are a lot of people that receive in images that they have to decode.
I receive more image.
Signs, symbols, whatever it is. For me, it's kind of very literal, and I receive a lot of literature where I journal. The information flows very easy.
How would these records be any different than, for example, palm reading, tarot, like fortune telling, mediums, or whatever else? Because it's kind of like, it sounds like it's the same because they're telling you the future or something, but how is this different?
the information comes from a different place.
Okay.
It comes in a different way also. I was saying that it's a very safe session because you are not going to receive anything that you are not able to handle or to manage, that you are not ready for. This is not about going to a person that will say, oh, you have been abused when you were a kid. Like, we open the Pandora box, and now how you help the person to process this? What is going to happen with this person that just received the information? Then here we avoid that. Second, because the information comes from a different place, what does it mean? That we know with what source of information we are connecting. Because it's a secret prayer in the sense that gives us the access, the key, but it's a vibrational key. If we don't use the legal name of the person, we cannot open the records. When we read the prayer, we are asking for love, for protection. Then we work in the light. We work with these beings that are very evolved beings. We don't even have words to express the higher level of consciousness that we are talking about. And we all belong to this Akashic field. In the Akashic field, we are all one. That makes it different because when you are trying to understand the future, we are looking for something in a tarot session that it's different than in the Akashic Records. We are not trying to fix our life through a consultation. We are trying to be supported, guided, and to move forward.
Has it been anywhere in history or in books or in the Bible or whatever, have we ever mentioned, or these Akashic Records, have they ever been mentioned? Because it's not the first time I heard this. It's so familiar to me.
Period in history, I don't know, I have heard about that when people talk about these lost civilizations like Atlantis.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Then everybody had access to this field of information, the Akashic Records. Again, I don't want people to think that this is for only the people that are trained, for specific people, that it's difficult, that it's occult. No, this is very normal. It's a very normal session. You can learn that in a weekend. And you can learn how to open your own records in a weekend. About the Book of the Soul, the Book of Life. There are references in the major religions about this. Then it's not a new concept. Erwin Laszlo has a book about the science of the Akashic Records. He's a physicist. He was nominated for the Nobel Prize a couple of times. And he has 3 books specifically. 2 are more scientific, one is more about experiences. And he explains the science behind all of this that we are talking. Yeah.
So what is the author?
Erwin Laszlo. Choice, change your life.
Oh, and tell me about it.
Every breath you take is a new opportunity to start a new life.
Yes.
And when we let go of the past, when we forgive, when we let go, and this is one of the most important things, and one of the ones that I like the most working with the records, when we learn that the past is the past and it's over, and we can just let it go.
Yes.
And we are new beings, and we have the opportunity to live a happy life. My work with the records is amazing because I love to witness how people transform their lives. Let's have fun, let's be happy.
Yes. Well, I mean, this was so beautiful. I have to say it was a different environment. You know, we chose to do the interview outdoors because we could get closer, and also because we have the 4 elements. We have the earth, we have the fire, we have the wind, we have the water. So we're all together here for you.
With this great energy.
Yes.
Enjoying the moment.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Janet,
Gustavo.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the interview. And I hope that we're going to do these things more often. And anyway, so thank you so much, people. Don't miss the next video.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judith.
Lots of love. Thank you, Gustavo.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That's clicking on the little bell. Comment all you want. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like.
Don't forget to subscribe to grow the community.
And also, don't forget to follow our social media. And if you want to go ahead and share this video in all your platforms, share the love. Till next time!